We know, b'siyata d'shmaya, we know, it says in the Torah Kedosha that the Oroin, the ark, was built a Masayim V'chetzi. Look at the apostle. Very famous word. Rashi brings it down. This is b'siyata d'shmaya. Parshas Tetzaveh, the Gemara says, the Pasuk says, Parshas Teruma, it says, you should do Aron Atzei Shitim, Aron made out of wood, Amasayim V'chetzi Oko, 2 amas and a half is length, Oma V'chetzi Roch Boy, amma and a half is width, V'Oma V'chetzi Kamois, and Oma V'chetzi is the heights. Gemara in Sukkah says, Me'oilom lo yordo Shechina tachas masa'ot tefachim. Shechina never went down lower than 10 tefachim. Because Amo is how much? Is 6 tefachim. Chetzi is 3, is together 9. And another tefach, you have the cover, and then you have the kuvim. So the Shechina never went down less than a sort tefachim. A person's aver, his limb, his erva is less than a sort tefachim. Mokim amatunofos is less than a sort tefachim. So we have a mokim. Hashem is in a mokim. The Shechina is lemala masort tefachim. Even though the Shechina is molechol it's koina. But there's an aspect of Shechina, the representation of Hashem in the world, it never went down less than a sort tefachim. The Gemara says that Moshe Rabbeinu, he was below a sort tefachim. And you have to hold on to the Kisa HaKovod in the bottom. So Gemara in Sukkah have a whole discussion how Moshe Rabbeinu was able to jump in to attach himself to the higher level of Shechina. But the Aron represents the Shechina. Who carries the Shechina in this world? Who carries Shechina? A Talmid Chacham. Talmid Chacham. Talmid Chacham is the one that carries Shechina. So what the Rashi says, that we cover it with gold inside and outside, and on top we do a zer, we do a keter, a crown, until it goes higher than the cover. Ve'usimon lekesef Torah. Rashi brings down. That's a sign for the crown of Torah. So the Oroin is a sign for crown of Torah. So the Bala Musa explained that a Talmid Chacham has to be half. Half. That's a size. Only when you have Yavanova, you can become a Talmid Chacham. You present Talmid Chacham. You present the crown of Torah. And the Oroin, what was inside? Inside was the 2 tablets. And the Gemara in Baba Basra says, Madaf haya yotzer, it was a madaf, was a shelf, and the Sefer Torah shekosvo Moshe, Sefer Shivre Luchos, the broken Luchos, the first Luchos, and the Sefer Torah that Moshe Rabbeinu wrote, was on that shelf. So what do we have there? We have Luchos Abris, we have a shelf with the broken Luchos, and together with a Sefer Torah, in the time of Ezra Sofer, they found the Sefer Torah on his time, Chizkiyahu HaMelech, and they read from the Sefer Torah they found. When they found it inside the ark, it was the Sefer Torah Moshe Rabbeinu. Ezra Sofer wrote the Sefer Torah. He quoted the Sefer Torah from the Sefer Torah Moshe Rabbeinu. And we have today in Israel Museum, we have a Sefer Torah that was copied from the Sefer Torah of Ezra, which was copied from the Sefer Torah Moshe Rabbeinu. So today exists in the world a 4th copy from the copy of Moshe Rabbeinu. You have Moshe Rabbeinu, you have Ezra, you have another Sefer Torah, and we have Keter Aram Tzova. It's the 4th one. So we have till today a Sefer Torah 4th copy, very close to the Sefer Torah of Moshe Rabbeinu. Sefer Torah was inside the Oroin, Shivre Luchos, to show the Talmid Chacham that is broken. The Talmid Chacham is old and he's broken. You have to give him kavod like a complete Talmid Chacham, because his body is what? That's what I want to get. The body of a Talmid Chacham is Merkava LaShechina. He carries the Shechina. The Shechina, the Keruvim, is above the Oren. But the Oren itself and the crown of the Oren represents the Torah. Torah is really the application of the will of Hashem in this world. Torah is Shechina, no. Torah is not Shechina. Torah is the will of Hashem. Shechina is the representation, seeing the honor of Hashem. So now the Shechina is above. What represents the Shechina? A boy and a girl hugging each other. As it says in the Novi of Melachim, that when Shlomo HaMelech, he carved the walls of Kodesh HaKadoshim. And the Kodesh, what he carved on the walls? Kemare ish velevayot. Like a scenery of a man with his companionship, his girl, a girlfriend, hugging each other. We don't do Pesach. But to represent the love between Hashem to us, that's the Shechina. Shechina means the love that Hashem has for us. The representation of the love that He has for us. It's above the Oren. And what represents the ultimate love, the ultimate connection, is a boy and a girl. A boy and a girl getting married, loving each other, hugging each other. The Gemara says that when the Jewish people loved each other, they're with Hashem, they were hugging each other. When not, they were straying away. When the Jewish people were fighting and doing averos, the faces of the girl, boy and a girl, young boy and girl, were turned away. It was made out of gold. It was a nest. It was a miracle. In the time of Shlomo HaMelech, they put on the floor. Anyhow, and the Gemara says also, the ark doesn't grab space, which means the size of the Kodesh HaKadoshim didn't fit the size of the ark, but it didn't grab a place. Because Hashem is above place. Hashem is the Mokim. Hashem is the place. He's above that. He's the creator of space. So the Oren didn't take space on Entayvus Mokim. The Oren didn't grab a place. Because it is the place. So the Shechina is above the Talmid Chacham. Torah is the carrying of the Shechina. But who implement, who does apply the word, the Shechina, the Kovod Hashem in the world? The Talmid Chacham. So that's why Talmid Chacham has to be broken. No, he has to be complete. But when you're complete, when you're broken. When you have an anova, when you have that humility of always being half. When you have that humility and when you have the understanding of Hashem that you apply, you're living Hashem, you're learning Torah with all your being. From morning, afternoon, night, like people in Yeshiva. What do we do in Yeshiva? We get up in the morning, we daven, we eat, we learn, we sleep, we learn, we sleep, we learn, we daven, we eat, we sleep, nothing else. That's all we do all our life. Only that. So that person, what he is, that person is always, and he's working on his midos to be fine character. He carries the Shechina above it. He has the crown of Torah. He has the crown of Torah. It's real. He a man of God. He a man, not a man of God that prays to God. That's the Christian way of looking at man of God. Man of God means a man that applies the rules, the Torah of God in his being, in his essence, in his mind, in his action, in his speech. Totally devoted to Hashem. This is what the yeshiva wants. What the yeshiva is building. What do we want from the students? What do we want from a student who comes to yeshiva? Yeshiva is not a bes medrash. It's not a place of learning. Yeshiva is a place of combined effort, of people that all striving to one goal, to carry the Shechina upon them, to be a Merkova LaShechina. It says, Tzadikim Talmidei Chachamim a Merkova, chariot to the Shechina. Avraham Avinu always Hakdoshim were Merkova LaShechina. They were chariot to the Shechina. How? They were chariot? Nobody had arms and legs. They didn't have wheels. No, they're carrying the Shechina. The Merkova LaShechina. Which all what they did in their mind and being in the essence is to bring the essence of Hashem in the world. How do you do that? Learn Torah all day. Daven, do mitzvahs. Always speak. You always focus about Hashem. You only think about how to bring Hashem more in the world. That's all what you're thinking of. Not money. You need money to live. Not food, you need food to live. Not what you're thinking of. It's levels. It's levels of the Chacham. But then you have to strive. What is yeshivas about? What is yeshivas producing? People that will be merkava l'ashchina. Arks, aroinim, the ark, Oran Hashem. That's what yeshiva wants to produce. People which their being is Oran. The being is the Shechina. They have the Torah inside. That the Shivaluchas, the Luchas inside. They have good midos. Then they can have the crown of Torah. And the biggest thing is, listen to this, guys. The crown of Torah doesn't belong to no one. You could be a convert. You could be a tshuva. You could be a mamzer. You could be a nozi, mamzer, cholol, nosim. All you don't have to have genealogy. The crown of Torah belongs to everyone. It's in the Keren Zovis, it's in the corner. Kol haroitzen litol yom v'yito. Anyone wants to come to take it can grab it. Doesn't belong to Rosh Yeshiva. Doesn't belong to his children. Doesn't belong to a big rabbi. Doesn't belong to nobody. Adarabah. The Gemara says, "Ma'ani teitzeh toivo." From poor people, Torah comes out. Not from rich people. Rich, fatty, blubby kids don't come from Talmid Chacham. Talmid Chachamim come from Ani, from the poor guys, from people who come from poor countries. They strive to tell you other. They have more. When you come from a richer country, it's a deficiency for you to come to Talmid Chacham. Guy comes to the yeshiva. I come from the United States of America. I smile to myself. I say, he's starting with a left foot. I'm joking, the concept. But in a way, it's true. He's coming from a world that, to start with, it's a richer country. To start with, he has a harder time to submit himself to Torah. I just came back from a Levaya. Rabbi Fenster's wife was Nifta. He learned in yeshiva for 35 years in yeshiva. His wife learned in a girls' school. It's an old story. He said in the Levaya how he met her. She was in Kansas City, 7,000 miles away. And she flew all the way. She got married to him and she came to the yeshiva. And she left everything. She left college. She left a rich home. And she lived with a very poor, small home. And she raised all kids, became Talmid Chacham. All are boys. I don't know, son-in-laws, but definitely are boys, which I know them very well. I used to teach them. And she was Benzmani for years. They became Talmid Chacham. So they said in our Levaya, what really happened here? She left everything. And she decided to submit herself totally to Hashem. So what came out of her? Came out of her, a husband is a big Talmid Chacham, a teacher, used to be teaching yeshiva, and I was teaching at his home. Now he does yeshiva or not, but he's trying, building, to get there. And his children her children became Ramim, teachers of Torah and Talmid Chacham. So she gave our friends an American college that's making $300,000 a year. They're the happy people. In the end, when a person leaves the world and you just sit there, can't move, and he shouts, as the Medrash says, when a person dies, a man shouts to his family, "Help me!" And they say, "We can't help you anymore." And nobody can save you. You're all alone. And you're sitting there in bed, person sits in the bed, says, "Help me! Help me!" Nobody can help you. They can be next to you, they can kiss you, give you love, and care to remember you, but nobody can help you. Nobody can help you. You're just going to die alone. You're born alone, die alone. It's real. Somebody told me, and he was in the army, a parachuter. He says, he realized that jumping from a plane, it's life. When you jump from the plane, you look everywhere, beautiful sceneries. You all relax. And as you're going down, soon I'm going to have to start rolling, and get into the ground. And then you don't look anymore on the views, and you focus on what you need to do. So that's life. When you're born, everything is woo! I want to travel, I want to relax, I want to make money, I want to hold on. Nothing, it's just a dream. It's a fake and a dream. Here, people in yeshiva are fortunate. It's the golden days that you have. Every day you're in yeshiva, you should dance. The golden days, You have an opportunity to sit on Torah. Yeshiva gives you food, a place to sleep. A group of people of Talmidei Chacham want to strive and help you, lift you to learn Torah, to become that Talmid Chacham that the world is for him. Why Hashem created the world? For who? For that one guy that carries the Shekhinah on his back. One guy. Not many guys. One guy. 2 guys. 5 guys. That devoted their life to Hashem. Only want to do Hashem's will. And understand the world is vanity. It just passes by. It's gone. It's nothing. It's only in the eyes of Hashem. Even a big rabbi, everybody remembers him, there's nothing to him. After 5,000, 100 years, nobody really knows him. He's gone. It's nothing. It's only in the eyes of Hashem. So the eyes of Hashem, that's what matters. And the Torah is teaching us that in the holies of the holies, what Hashem puts there, the Torah, the crown of Torah, and the most highest level that a human being can get doesn't belong to no one. Every Jew, every man, doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. You can be that Oin in the Kodesh HaKadoshim. You can be that Ark in the holies of holies. It doesn't belong to no one. And if you grab yourself, then you have to prove to others. You learn Torah yourself, and you learn the Daf HaYomi, and you learn the Bekiyas, and you review all Masechet Ksubas, and you learn the Iyun, and you write it down, and you make Chadesh, and you get up and you down with full heart. We do all the energy you have all your life. Then you would leave the world. You can and you can laugh in the last day and laugh and look at Hashem's eyes and be happy that you did your job in this world. And you carry the Shekhinah on your back. You have the crown of Shekhinah. Keser Torah doesn't belong to anyone. The Rosh Yeshiva, my father's time, Rosh used to say, he called the diaspora Yeshiva originally Torah Yisrael. And they changed the stamp. He made the stamp of the Yeshiva to have a crown. Lately they changed it. They didn't even ask me the office because it's easier to make a crown. But crown is bedafka. Why? To show you that the crown of Torah is the Torah of Israel. It belongs to any Jew. Any Jew that wants to come and grab it. Doesn't matter if he's smart, you're not so smart, you're sick, you're healthy, you're rich and poor, you're Baal Tshuva, you're ger, whatever you are. Mamzer even, doesn't matter. Whatever you are. It belongs to you. And you can be that man. You can understand what the world is about. There's 7 billion people in the world running around, just running after money empty. They know a little bit of Hashem. They believe in Hashem is true. And it's a very low level. You can be that Odom HaSholem that can carry the Shekhinah, can be the chariot, Merkava Shekhinah. Every Jew in the Yeshiva can be that. You have the ability here in the Yeshiva to get to that level. Should all be Zoiche to be that level. Good job.